So we're going to be talking about wholesalers and then their arch enemy, the realtor.
This guy.
And we're going to just talk about exactly what are the differences, what are the similarities, and you're going to be shocked that there's a ton of similarities between us.
Dude, we're exactly the same people.
What?
As a listing agent and a wholesaler, we're the same people.
No way.
Exactly. You should know this. You were an agent at one point. You're just smart enough to do something different.
So we're going to uncover that right now.
Hey Chris, we just made a bold statement. I'm a little confused here as well. Can you help me out? What in the world do you mean that we are the same person, wholesalers and agents? I'm going to need you to enlighten me and elaborate, please.
Well, I'm not surprised you're a little confused, but that's okay. I'm going to break it down for you. So we got agents and we got wholesalers. We are the same people, and here's why. For a seller, as a listing agent, I need to sell them on me. I need to sell them on my marketing, my vision for selling their house, and they also want to know the pricing, of course. So I have to sell it to that seller. Then I have to use all my marketing to scour the internet, the MLS, social media to find that buyer, broadcast their information about this house everywhere. So then I got to sell it to that buyer. Once that buyer goes under contract, they're going to get an inspection. So I then have to sell it again for the third time to that inspector. What comes after the inspection? The appraisal. Anybody who's getting a loan, they got to do an appraisal. So then I have to sell it to the appraiser. Right before closing, we do a final walkthrough, or the buyer does a final walkthrough. So I have to sell it to that buyer one last time before they go sign that big check. So I have to sell this house 5 times. Wholesalers, you have to do the same thing. First, you have to sell it to that seller that the price you're offering is a good deal for them. Then you're probably not going to keep it because most wholesalers just dispo the property off or sell the paper, sell the contract. So you got to then sell it to that buyer. Once you sell it to that buyer, they do the same process that buyer A did over here.